going on? So tonight we're in the shop. This was gonna be a whole video about fishing Lake Miramar in San Diego County, but the fishing turned out to be terrible. So there will be clips from that trip in here because we're using the Hobie Lynx behind me. But I just wanted to give my opinion on the best lightweight fishing kayak for 2025. In my opinion, this kayak has been the best lightweight kayak for the past, I've had mine for 2 years, so for at least the past 2 years, and I think that's how long it's been out for. I'm not sure. You can check me on that. But this Hobie Lynx is fantastic. 45 pounds dry. I could throw it on top of my 7-foot tall truck, like in this picture. I've taken on saltwater. I've put it on top of multiple different vehicles, in the beds of different trucks. My wife has used it with no problem. The pedal drive on the Hobie, the Mirage drive, is just light years ahead of carrying some other heavy drive. And as you can see, I also drive a Native as well. And the Native has its pluses and minuses as well, but that's not for this video. Just talking about the Mirage Lynx today. So, as you can see how dusty and dirty my Mirage Lynx is, you can see I use this kayak a lot. My favorite features of it are this fantastic seat that Hobie put on it. It's comfortable all day. I even has enough room underneath of it where I store my camera gear. It's very, very lightweight. It just pops off, throws in the back of the truck, back seat, in the bed, whatever. So of course it's got the Mirage drive up here. If you never use a Hobie Mirage drive, it just pulls out. You got your flapping pedals. And it locks back in. Other kayaks, like my Native over here, has got a larger propeller drive system with like bicycle type pedals, which has its pluses as well. So, but I'll get into that video some other time when I do the comparison between that and the Pro Angler that I used to have. Now, as for fishing with this awesome kayak, it does it pretty well. Now, of course, with the very shallow draft of this kayak, it does blow pretty good in the wind. If there's a stiff wind, you'll get blown off your spot. But I find with if you put the bow into the wind and use the pedal drive to I put 1 foot in a pedal and just slowly pull back and forth, that keeps me on spot. It does, after all, like any kayak, it'll shimmy off to the side and you get blown off your spot. But I mean, gets in there pretty well. And with that shallow draft, you can get into some pretty skinny water with it. I haven't fished too much skinny water with it. I really want to check out my video. I don't know if I could show a card in here somewhere of Picacho SRA in California. That place would be perfect for this. It's only like 3 feet. With the power pole in the back, you could just set up and hang out there. I've taken on Carlsbad Lagoon. It's like, what is it called? Penasquitos? No, that's the other one. I think it's just the Carlsbad Lagoon. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but there's a lagoon in Carlsbad that you could take your kayak on. You do need a permit for, what do they call it? You do need a passive permit to bring your kayak on there, but that's pretty good saltwater fishing. I think there's some other YouTubers around San Diego that have shots from there. But this one is great for that because you do have to go through some narrow areas to bring your kayak to the water, and you could just slide this thing right through. Speaking of, putting wheels on this is actually pretty simple. It just slides right in the holes, and when you come out, when you come to the water, just lift it up and they pop right out. All right, so I own Outback as well. The Outback is kind of in the same price range as the Lynx, but The Outback is a totally different kayak. It weighs way more. It is heavy, 2-person load. I mean, I could do it by myself, but it's gonna be hard. The Lynx, on the other hand, I mean, I could put it on the roof, no problem, go anywhere, easy. This is a more capable kayak if you're looking to go saltwater as well, or any kind of water that's gonna be a little nautical for the Lynx. I wouldn't take the Lynx on any really choppy water or on ocean water that's gonna be more than a few feet of swell. I've taken out my Pro Angler in the ocean before. This one has been on San Diego Bay before. My friend Derek McBride was using it in San Diego Bay. It's a great kayak, but again, it's a totally different fishing system. I would call it like the precursor to the Pro Angler. So you start out with this, fall in love with kayak fishing, and then you're gonna want the Pro Angler. All right, so that's it. I'll be back again to do another one of these videos where I talk about the Titan X behind me as well. Built a custom trailer for that. Totally messed it up the other day down at Picacho SRA, fishing the Colorado River. My trailer build could not take the 40-mile round trip to go to Picacho, which 40-mile off-road, I should say, round trip. If you can see right here. And that like totally almost tore apart the whole thing. It bent my uprights. I lost my license plate. Everything went awry. I had lights break. It was crazy. Fishing poles were tangled and broken. The whole rod box went bad. But yeah, so we'll cover that in another video. But again, the Hobie Lynx, if you're looking for the best lightweight fishing kayak you can get right now, it is the Hobie Lynx by far. This thing is fantastic. 2 years in, I'm telling you, that's the kayak to get. All right, see you later.